Yo, what's going on everyone, my name is Aaron and welcome back to a brand new deck review, deck breakdown. And this video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be using a brand new THANOS control deck, because it's been switched up recently with the patch to Spider-Man. So with this deck, we're just going to be using it as a typical THANOS deck, but with some new cards in it. You can currently see on the screen there is one card missing, and we'll get into that right now. But guys, if you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button, please leave a like, leave a comment, and let's get into it. So as I was saying, there's one card currently missing in this deck, and that's because usually you'd have Stegron in this deck. Stegron, good card, and also moves a card, which can help with the cohesion of moving a card for KRAVEN, or just to get a card out of the lane if you want to fill up one of the other lanes. However, we don't have Stegron, so if you have Stegron, put Stegron in this list, but we don't have him. Or have them. So the best replacement, after doing some research and speaking to some other people, is to have Juggernaut. So Juggernaut will work the same way of being able to move them. You have KRAVEN, Juggernaut can work, I guess, a little bit better as well at times, with just being an actual free cost, the same as Polaris, which will be moving cards as well to boost the KRAVEN. The same with Spider-Man, 3/5, move to another location, you can place Spider-Man to the right, and then it could move into the KRAVEN lane, or left or whatever. Super SKRULL, same with Jeff. Jeff is just a great flexi card to have in any deck. You can move it into lanes that you can't usually move it. If someone uses Legion and locks down all the lanes, you can still move it with Jeff. Or if you want to get some extra power into KRAVEN, you can move Jeff into there. Super SKRULL is good for mirror decks, good for against ongoing decks, just to get out those abilities. Shang-Chi, I mean, Shang-Chi's still up there, top 3 cards in the game. It just does a really good job of getting rid of those high-powered cards, as long as they don't have Cosmo. Blue Marvel works perfectly in this deck for boosting your stones, and it's just good for getting that overall boost. So if you can actually get Blue Marvel out early, like if you can't get like an early Professor X, then that's good to you know, keep the power up on your side, make your opponent play into those lanes to try and gain control, so they're actually flipping first. Professor X, he's just a good lockdown for this deck, because it is like a THANOS control lockdown deck. There's a good line of, if you get Time Stone on 3, play Time Stone on 3, and then you can play Professor X on 4. You would previously in this deck have Psylocke, so you'd have 2 ways to get the early Professor X, but now you can only get the 1. Or you can play him on turn 5 if you want. Vision, he's a great 5, he's a 5/8 now. Great card, personally. I really like Vision, the fact you can move it each turn as well, can keep your opponent guessing. THANOS, well, he's the one that's bringing all the stones. He's a great card himself, can go up to 20 power, even 30 sometimes, if you can get the power stone powered twice. And then we have Magneto, and Magneto kind of ties it all in with the movement of being able to like drag cards over to KRAVEN if you want to do that final round to get a boost of the power. I really like Magneto, I think he's a solid card, and I'm excited to try him out in this deck. So yeah, the different lines you're going for is to try and get another Professor X, or just build up your lanes and keep on applying that pressure to your opponent. And yeah, let's get into some gameplay. Really looking forward to it. As I said, if you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button. Very close to 400 subs, and let's do it. Let's get into some gameplay. This is infinite ladder gameplay, by the way. Mind Stone down just to get some early stones. I think we're going to play KRAVEN, and then we'll play Power Stone into there, just in case it moves from Aunt May's to KRAVEN, just so we can get that boost of power. This is actually a crazy deck right now. Let's do that. We're filling up quite a lot of this deck. Let's snap as well. So we're going to hope Power Stone goes to the right, and we're going to hope Spider-Man also goes to the right. Perfect. So now I've got 10 power already. That's fine. We have Jeff middle, so we can move him. I think I want to go like this. Maybe like this. Not too sure. Right, so we'll Shang-Chi there, and we'll move Jeff there. Let's hope this is enough. See, even if it would have went over to the left, we would have still won there. But that was really a really good first game with it. Everything worked perfectly. We got that early lockdown in. We got the early lockdown in thanks to the location, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, this guy also got his infinite avatar. Playing Vision right there might be great. Playing a discard deck. That's fair enough. Might as well play THANOS. Go left. Perfect. Right, having a Magneto would be so clutch. Let me see. Or also went left. Unbelievable. So I feel like we should go like this. That gets rid of them. I don't know, I feel like I want to move this. Like there, maybe? Well, that's worked out perfect. Oh, actually, depends on what he's got in his hand. Okay. Does Dracula only go to one of the cards? Oh yeah, because at the end of the game discards a card. Perfect. It was very annoying that we got Necrotia there, because we would have won this lane as well, just to make it 2 lanes, and it wouldn't have came down to the tiebreaker of points. But again, another good win, back-to-back wins. This deck's working out really well. Let's go and try it in a Conquest. Let's try it in a Silver Conquest. Well, I feel like that doesn't really matter. Okay, we'll play it anyway. When a card moves here, +2 power. Right, let's get rid of both of those cards. Let's snap. Just so we can move Vision mid next. Okay, well, still win mid. Well, he's got Prior. I don't see him playing anything that's more than 25. So. Bang. Good first game. Good first round of the first game. Just those additional points you get boosted from KRAVEN. Like, look, we had an 8-powered KRAVEN right there. Soulstone paired with KRAVEN. Deadly combo. Where is this guy? Left. He lost that first round and he's gone. He's gone. Fair enough. That's fine with us. No complaints, no complaints. I mean, it worked out. At least we got. It was like we kind of had like a full game. If that was in ladder, that would have been like a normal game. Right, let's go into the next one. Well, let's snap. We've got Vision and Jeff. Draw. I hope I get Professor X. Ooh. Didn't get Professor X, which is it's quite annoying, but it's all right, I guess. Should we play Jug? Just to stop him from destroying those cards. He's furious. I can tell. Drag Magneto. Drag him to the right. Drag Venom to the right. That's what we love to see. First time we used Magneto this whole time. And it worked out perfectly. I'm not too sure what the Zola play would have been there, if I'm being quite honest with you. And that's him gone. That was such an easy silver ticket. Such an easy silver conquest to get a gold ticket. I don't think we had any issues the whole time using this deck. It's very dominant. It's a very strong deck. And it has a lot of different lanes, like the Juggernaut to stop the Venom from destroying, like building up its power mid, hitting the Wolverine and sending it like left. It was perfect. Had to use the Carnage. Wolverine still didn't go left, but he obviously didn't get as much power as he would have liked. And he probably would have Zola'd the Venom like into one lane and then into the lane we can't even get into. So yeah, guys, I think this is such a good deck personally. I would definitely check it out if I was you. Didn't get to really use Spider-Man as much as we wanted in this deck, but it's just what happens. Depends on what you draw, or what you play in that third round, if you're playing that early time stone or not. Because if you're not drawing your stones, then you can play like Jug, Polaris, or Spider-Man. It's got all the different lanes that you want. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, please click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.